Good morning, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Fort Edward. Please join me for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, so we can do a roll call, please.
Tom Roach.
Here.
Ella Collins. Here. James Donahue.
Here.
Amanda Durkee. Here. Christina Durkee was not going to be here. John was not going to be here. Tim Clark.
Here.
And Taylor Belcher was not going to be here.
Awesome. Any community comments?
No.
Awesome. So I'm going to go right to action items. I need a motion for action item A as listed on the agenda.
Motion.
Tim? Amanda, I see your hand?
Yes.
Amanda? Any discussion?
So I had a question regarding this. On the budget workshops, create capital fund reserve have been listed as two different bullet points. The first one being capital project, which it appears this is on the agenda. The second bullet point was for create capital fund reserve for upgrades and replacements. But I think that it was determined that that piece cannot be a proposition. Could we get some clarification on that?
Sure. So we created the second one in hopes of being able to do repairs when we wanted to. At the advisory of our council, they said it really needs to be very specific. So for example, if you are going to put in a capital for repair or maintenance, for roof, for building, for floor, for gym. So it didn't give us the freedom that we really wanted to have it. And then, once we did that, every time we had to do a repair, we would have to come and vote on that. So basically, at the advisement of council, we decided that we were not going to establish that.
Okay, so moving forward, like let's say next year, we did have something that was a gym pool. Then we could put something like that, second bullet point on, as a specific proposition, if we want.
Right. And in speaking to Chris, please clarify or confirm. So the monies that we were going to put in there, we are just going to put into the general fund as line items under maintenance, repair, under custodial services, things like that. Okay.
Makes sense, thank you for that.
Any further discussion?
And, sorry. So this is the one where it says it cannot be a maximum of amount of $15 million. Okay? So that's there because I think in our presentations, we were going to open one up for about $750,000. Again, at the advisement of council, they're saying once say the capital project becomes approved, we would take out our loans and that money would go into that reserve.
Oh, okay.
And then that's what the project is. So last time you did a project for $6 million, I think it
I
was.
think it was $4 million.
$4 million. So again, at the advisement of council, they're saying that those monies should go in that capital reserve. And then as you do your upgrades and you draw out from there.
Okay.
Correct?
That-
Correct.
that makes
And also
sense.
reaching out to our financial advisors, if there's a plan that we put into that reserve, we could have up to $15 million project. So that's what I'm.
Doesn't mean we have to have a $15 million project.
Nice to have. Awesome. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, we're unanimous, we're good. Okay, can I get a motion for action item B as listed on the agenda? Ella and Amanda, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
And can I get a motion for action item C as listed on the agenda?
Motion.
Tim? Amanda? Any discussion?
This was another one that we had a bit of question on. At the bottom, it says, "It's hereby resolved, the Fort Edward School District hereby establishes a fund to be known as tax
That's it.
reserve fund." And in the budget workshop, one of the slides had said, when it discussed this reserve specifically creation, the reserve was created on November 10th, 2003. So the question was, why are we establishing, and I do believe it.
Because there's a time date on it, so last 4 years, so once that becomes outdated, established.
So is it affected by the fact that we depleted that tertiary account, when we needed the money at that point in time,
Gee.
2 years ago? So it's 4 years regardless of activity or anything, every 4 years, has to do this.
Up to 4 years.
Okay.
So even if we don't use it, it goes back to the general fund and then it's established.
Okay.
And we're not using any money, it goes back to our general fund and it's established.
And one more, Casey, did she talk about meeting Chris Lanchan, something about what, that something has to be board approved, didn't have to be board approved, what was that conversation? Tax maturity.
So that doesn't have to be publicly established, on your own, so that one doesn't actually have to be put in our legal notice or goes public vote. That's something that you can do on your own, but because it was part of that 8-hour back and forth, I wanted to just include it while we had all the information. So that's, once you're, vote one way or another, if you vote to establish, then you're basically done.
So it doesn't ever need to be a proposition.
Okay.
It only has to be a board report. You got it. Yep. Thank you.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, we're unanimous on that. Any second public comment? Do we need executive session?
Yeah, I mean, it won't be long, but I think we should.
Okay. I need a motion to enter into
For a
executive.
second, I want to thank everybody for their work on this yesterday, because I didn't know that it's happening, but my guess is it was a bit of a mad scramble to get things lined up and for all of us to come together. So it takes a village, and
Or Casey's, I talked a couple times on the phone, so she
We're all
can-
getting together to make this happen, so we can get it out and get it
I
compliant.
thought there was gonna be coffee and
You
Danish.
maintain relative positivity, though, I tried a couple times, so I'll be
And again, I appreciate your demeanor and compassion and kindness as the three of us roll through this in our first year. We had the budget calendar established, and it was just a snafu. We just did not realize that these propositions needed to be board approved prior to April 1. And then also publicly notified, correct? They have to be, what's the term? We have to put them in the paper?
yes, the
For the
legal
budget.
notice.
Yeah, we have to do a legal notice. So, just for future reference, I have noted it, so we won't do this again, and Chris as well. And also, April 1 does fall on a Saturday. Best practice is to get your legal notice out on the Friday, but there isn't really a large repercussion if you do it on a Monday. So, that's the legal terms for the April 1 deadline.
And the great news is that you realized this yesterday and not next Thursday.
Yeah, well, again, I want to publicly commend our board clerk, Mrs. Ferguson, who put the shovels in the dirt, I think, on Wednesday or Tuesday with Toby, and then really went above and beyond to make out some calls and figure all of this out for us. And we're not actually missing a deadline.
No.
She'll have the legal notice to the papers today at some point. Should be publicized over the weekend or by the latest Monday, so we should be set. So nice job.
Thank you so much.
Cool. All right, I need a motion to enter into executive session. Linda? James? It's confidential when we go in there, folks. Okay? I don't have a statement in front of me. Okay. All in favor? Aye. Okay. Thanks, everyone. We'll be back for public session. So if you pause this, Jen, that'd be awesome.